you like me to teach you a trick?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's an emotional rocket. I'll teach you a trick. Right. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you the trick. And this is something really cool you can do with family, friends, clients, grandkids. And at the end, I'll put my website up for you. I've got a YouTube channel with, I think, over 1,000 videos now. And I've got about 3 or 4 videos where I actually teach magic tricks, just to music in any language. And it's a lot of fun, if you're bored, just to entertain some people. And what you have is one of these souvenir bags you pick up at the gift shops in the airports. I know there are a number of you that are also speakers, so you can relate to these little bags. I had an experience in the plane just before COVID happened. I was upgraded to business class. I'd never flown it before. Man, how posh. They even have silver cutlery there. I don't even have that at home. I mean, now I have. And the stewardess came up to me. She said, "Sir, would you like some lunch?" I said, "What are my choices?" She said, "Yes or no." True story. Right. So, souvenir bag. You can see it clearly there. I'm going to just hold it. You can see it in the whole screen. I have some water. I'm going to pour some water into the bag. Can you see it going in? In a few seconds, it will seep through the bottom. But it's a really good quality bag. And the cool thing is when I turn the bag over, nothing comes out. And you show this to everybody and they freak out. They're like, "How did you do this?" And this is where this logical thinking comes in, and why I showed you the sketch of how information comes into your eyes and processes through the brain. We go into auto mode. We don't think of the obvious. And in fact, that's what I did my postgrad thesis in complexity thinking and logic. And it's a great way to start a seminar when I talk about logic, because you all know how this works. You've just forgotten. Would you like me to remind you how this works? Why the water didn't come? It's very easy. There's a nappy inside.
Oh.
Not difficult stuff, man. Okay. I take it there are no questions on that one, yeah?
Yeah, we're back to peeing again.
There we go. Age of 80 coming up. No comment. Right. So let's have a sip of this. Can you handle some more?
Yes. If anyone needs to leave, just leave. Otherwise, we enjoy the rest of the evening. That's what we're here for.
Yeah. By the way, can I show you something? So, I know. I love throwing stupid stuff in. So what I'd like to do is, a lot of my sessions as well, I talk about how as human beings, we all see things differently. And that's the big problem in the world. We don't communicate properly because we're listening to answer. We're not listening to the person we're speaking to. And hence we see things differently. And what I have here is a regular piece of rope. Now, I'm just curious, and you can answer me, how many ends does the piece of rope have? 2. There's John going 2. That's one view. My view is it's only got one end, the beginning and the end. So we already have 2 different views. But, even if you have a different view to somebody else, there's always somebody else that's going to have a third view, which means you could have a third end, right? It just doesn't make sense. Now, I mean, if you wanted to, we could just give it, why the hell not? Just give it another end, right? So, I mean, there's always different ways of seeing things, but to have 4 ends and 1 middle doesn't make sense. So it would make more sense if we actually had 2 pieces of rope with 4 ends, yeah? You with me? But I mean, that's not what I wanted to show you, so I'm going to start again. Okay, so we have a piece of rope here and no camera tricks, right? So just for the fun of it, this is one of these old tricks I picked up in my cupboard. I put a knot in the middle, I do this, I have 1, 2, 3 knots like that.
Oh my God.
That's a throw trick. I should have thrown it up years ago, yeah. But it's also a really fun way to just show how we see things differently, and everybody has a different opinion and a different view. I got to tell you, I've got a back problem. I went to see the acupuncturist this morning. I got home, my voodoo doll was dead. Damn. So you like those. How are you guys coping with all this COVID stuff? I mean, I'm finding I'm drinking a lot. I'm drinking too much. In fact, my wife came up to me this morning. She said, "Would I toast some bread?" So I took my whiskey. I went, "Yes to bread." French laughing there. Yeah. Okay. So
what do you do in the throat?
To get a niggle in the throat or a cough these days, because everybody freaks out. And what I've done, I don't know if you can see this clearly. These are just 2 ribbons. I clear my throat every day. And there's a great way of doing that is I'm going to take these ribbons, put them on top of each other like this, right? And now I'm going to put them behind my neck. Can you see them there?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So especially when you get older, because you know, or if you smoke a bit, you just clear the neck. You just do this, and you straight through, and it's love it. Just sorts everything out. I can see all your faces. Some of you are like,
yeah.
I was going to say you don't get out often, but none of us have.
So, Wolfgang,
yeah, this age thing. You know, they say that 60 may be the new 40. But 9 o'clock is my new midnight. I'm going to try a psychic experiment, or 1 or 2 with you. And first of all, what I want to do is I have over here an envelope. And can I leave it like this? I'm going to pretty much just tilt it against me. It only opens here. There's one picture in there. I'm going to leave it here. It's a picture of a celebrity. Which celebrity? Now, right now, there's certain people in the news. If I were to ask you, name a celebrity, I could still be using some influence, some psychology, and hoping that you'll name somebody that's, as we said, in the news at the moment. So what I have here is these, although they look like cards, it's actually just blank card with different celebrity names on them. So we can see there's Matt Damon, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Cameron Diaz. Let me see if I can do that. Sure. So we've got Lady Gaga, Hugh Grant. You can really see that they're all different ones. Dolly Parton. There we go. Sandra Bullock, Sylvester Stallone, Julia Roberts, Tom Cruise, Johnny. They're all different. We've got Madonna. So really,
is Frank Furness in there?
no, sorry, Frank. I had a nightmare the other day. I dreamt I saw the ghost of Gloria Gaynor. I woke up. First, I was afraid. Then I was petrified. I can do jokes on all these, but I'm just going to leave it. So I mean, so you really can see that these are all different. So it's difficult when you don't have a live audience enough. I've actually never done magic on Zoom like this before. So I'm just going to shuffle the cards like this, and I'm just going to cut them from top to bottom. Or in fact, I'm going to spread my finger like this, and I'm going to see Neil. I see your microphone's not muted. I'm going to move my finger across there, and you just say stop anywhere.
Stop.
There.
Yeah.
Now, if I move across there, so we've got that card, we've got the card next to another card. So you want that card, that one, or that one?
That one.
This one.
Yeah.
So this one there. So
yeah,
that's the one here. So the name that's there, remembering that we've got like Oprah Winfrey, you could have any. So the name that's there is the one I'm going to turn over here, and I've got Brad Pitt, right? So, oh, look, Elizabeth's happy. Right, so I mean, these are all different ones, but you chose Brad Pitt. Are you happy that that was really a random choice? I didn't influence you. Yep. It would be incredible if we had a picture of Brad Pitt in here, wouldn't it?
Mm.
So for your entertainment, ladies and gentlemen, I have a picture of Brad Pitt as a baby.
Oh, yeah.
And just for the ladies, naked.
What a cutie.
Not that impressive, is it? Would have been really cool though, had it been
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Very good.
Oh, I just love it when you think they've gone wrong.
That's
Would you
brilliant.
like me to teach you another one?
Yes.
Yeah, teach you another one. And I also got to tell you, this is one of the first tricks I ever got, and it's also a great trick to bring about logical thinking to show you how we miss the obvious. And I call this my squashed die. You know that die is singular and dice is plural, right? You'll see what I mean, because it's a die with 6 dots there, 3 dots there, 4 dots there, and 1 dot here. Now I'll do it again because I can see you confused. Okay, so there's 6 there, there's 3 there, there's 4 there, and there's 1 over here. And Richard is laughing again. Right. Would you like me to teach this to you? Yeah. I'll teach it to you. It's really simple. You see, there are only 5 dots on this side, and there are only 2 dots on that side.
Right.
So all I did And here comes this
Your hand.
cognitive brain functioning again. I put my hand there and said it's 6, and you believed me.
Oh.
Because the sneaky move is when I turned it around, I put my hand there and said, that's 3, you believed me again. But here comes the real sneaky move. When I turned it around this time, I put my hand over that one and said, that's 4. See how dumb it is when you know how it's kind of disappointing. And the last time I put my hand over that, it's 1. So just to show you, you can make this up at home. So that's 6, that's 3, that's 4, and that's 1. You all got it? Yeah?
Yeah.
No questions? So that's really easy. I mean, it's not difficult to do. Just remember that you got the 3 dots on this side. That's very important, right? Okay. And what? Oh, damn! It always goes wrong. Oh, there we go.
Super.
Can you handle one more?
Yes.
Yeah,
Do
one
one
more.
Yeah. So I really enjoy working with the mind and doing, as I said, the brain function stuff. And really, if we put our hearts or we set our hearts to anything in life, we can achieve anything. So it's also nice like this that you're all out there. And what I've done is I've just drawn very quickly on a board, put a piece of paper with 16 blocks. And what I'd like is I'd like each and every one of you to think of a number between 34 and 100. 34 and 100. Just think of a number. And I'm going to randomly, let's pick on one of the ladies, Anna.
Yeah.
If I can pick on you, just because I don't know you either, between 34 and 100, name any number out loudly now.
39.
39, yeah?
39.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to write some numbers over here as I talk to you. And this is very important that you realize that I'm doing this as I'm talking to you, which makes the whole thing a lot more difficult. That's a 7. Do you agree that took about 8 seconds to complete? You said 39, you could have said any number you want to do. If we take the top, 7 and 12 is 19, and 1 is 20, and 19 is 39, your number. You take the second row, 11 and 8 is 19, it is 21, and 18 is 39, your number. The third row, 5 and 10 is 15, 3 is 18, and 21 is 39, your number. The last row, 9 and 6 is 15, and 4 is 19, and 20 is 39. But it doesn't stop there. If we go vertically, 4 and 5 is 9, 11 is 20, and 19 is 39. This one, 1 and 8, 9 is 39. If that doesn't impress you, I'll do diagonally. 9 and 3 is 12, and 8 is 20, and 19 is 39. This way, 14, 14, 20. That, if that doesn't break away, the numbers in each corner. Look, 4 and 9 is 13, 7, 20, 19, 39. This way in the middle, 8 and 10, 18, 21, 39. Each quarter, 2 and 7, 9, 21, 39. There, you can start clapping now.
Hey, hey.
Okay.